Mr. Lawrence Kanyuka, you're the spokesperson of the AFCM23. Today we're in Kamanyola. Could you tell us how the situation is since your withdrawal from Uvira?
The situation is dire, really a dreadful situation that we have here in Kamanyola. These are compatriots, Banyamulenge, who have left Uvira since we withdrew from Uvira. They've been attacked. Many of them lost their homes, their business. They've been killed, some of them. So the family that are remaining have the chance to run away from this massacre. These are the people are here. Basically, the situation is apocalyptic down there in Uvira. Many have been killed, so we are here to see them, to find out what is needed, how can we help them, how can we solve the problem, to find out exactly how many are they, and some of them are, as we speak, they are on the way coming this side of Kamanyola, but they find problems on the way because they are following them beyond by the FRDC, Wazalendo, and we heard now there's Burundi National Defense Forces that are in Uvira at the same time in the moment.
So Kamanyola is under your administration currently, under your security?
Yeah, we're doing our best, but here in Kamanyola is where the bombs were coming from Burundi, killing people here, and some of them were coming from Uvira to kill people here, and Sange and Luvungi. So this is the area that we secure for our population to live in peace. That's why we say every single time that the DRC government is violating a ceasefire, it continues to bomb our population. So these are densely populated area, as you can see yourselves, but we try to make a perimeter of security to protect our people.
Is there any prospect for these families? I heard that there are about 200 or so families that are here to ever come back to Uvira in the next coming months.
Yes, we have 200 plus family with many children, and they are asking only to return back to their land, to return back to their home in Uvira. This is the only thing they ask. So we can see and sit with the international community to let them know the situation here is different. It's not what people are saying, propaganda or Tshisekedi's agenda. These are actually real people who are suffering every single day, killed every single day, excluded. There are ethnic cleansing going on in a moment in Uvira. They lost everything, so they need help and they need support.
Do you know if there will be any neutral force that will be coming to Uvira?
We don't know if there's going to be any neutral force, but we left the town for the neutral forces to take place in Uvira. But just the moment we're leaving, they have already taken place by Wazalendo and FRDC and some armed people not even identified as yet. But at the time we're leaving, they were following us, even sending the bomb after us. So this is what we're saying. Kinshasa doesn't want peace. It wants to fight. And we want to tell the world that the M23 IFC actually honored all the decisions, even difficult they were. They stood up at the words and we actually left Uvira as we promised.
Many people are wondering why you didn't wait for the neutral force to be there first before leaving. What is your reply?
That's the many questions that many people are asking. But also, there's a politics beyond this. There were so many things that were going on at the same time. So we're explaining that basically we can't leave Uvira, leaving people on this stage. That's why we left the team that's supposed to do the monitoring and observation to maintain the security in the town of Uvira. But they didn't want that team even to remain. So we removed the team because it's the only team we're remaining in Uvira, protecting our families, protecting all the compatriots in Uvira. But they requested that team to be away, to get out of Uvira. So the team left, and this is what happened. And by the way, we said it before we left, the AFCM23 declined every responsibility for anything that happened thereafter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.